tenido un cumpleaños en la última semana, por favor, ponte de
Tenemos
pie.
los dos aquí están. Christopher y Maestra Natalie. Yes. So we are going to take a moment. Oh, and
Si quiere, if he doesn't, it's okay.
every week we go ahead and celebrate the birthdays that have happened in the last week. Here are the 2 birthdays. Miss Natalie's being today, actually. Christopher's being yesterday. And Aiden as well. So Miss Pina.
Hacemos un rugido silencioso a las 3, ¿ok? 1, 2, 3. Muy bien, felicidades. Feliz
Happy
cumpleaños.
birthday. We always do a silent roar to celebrate.
All right. También estoy mirando y veo. Esto se ve un poquito raro hoy, Miss Denise, ¿verdad?
Sí.
No hay muchas personas. Los padres se ven un poquito diferentes a los niños.
Yeah. Miss Pina says that the adults look a little different than the kids today. I wonder what that's all about.
¿Qué será?
What's up with that?
That's right. Hoy es día de
Pijama.
Hoy estamos celebrando el día de pijama. Ok, entonces, ahora Miss Denise tiene un anuncio para los padres.
Yes. I have a quick announcement. Los queremos invitar el próximo viernes. Vamos a tener una fiesta celebrando nuestro 100º día de la escuela de 5 a 7 de la tarde. Va a ser una fiesta aquí en la escuela y también estamos celebrando el Día de Amor. I am inviting you guys and reminding you that next Friday from 5 to 7 we have our 100th day of school celebration, and we're combining it by celebrating Valentine's Day as well by showing 100 ways we love. Por favor, familias, vengan el próximo viernes y también traigan comida para compartir. I also said please come, and remember it's a potluck, so bring something to share next week. And it is also a celebration of 100 ways that we show love, which I think I already said.
So, una cosa más. También quiero notar que en la próxima semana estamos cambiando el enfoque de nuestras tarjetas comunitarios y va a ser enfocado de cómo somos acá en las reuniones de toda la escuela. And I will translate that myself. I just wanted to remind all our students that next week we changed the focus of our community cards, and it's actually really perfect to talk about it today because we're going to be focusing on how we are in our all-school meetings. And today is a very special all-school meeting porque tenemos una presentación súper especial. We have a very important presentation. Entonces, quiero presentar a Aventuras en Música de la Sinfonía de San Francisco. So without further ado, I would like to present Adventures in Music from the San Francisco Symphony. Un rugido silencioso para Aventuras en Música.
Are you guys ready?
Nosotros más.
Too. Well, we're the Cielo ensemble, and we're really excited to be here with you today. Let's introduce everybody in front of you. This is Thomas on violins. And this is Colin on percussion. And this is Susanna on castanets. And this is Sasha on the double bass. We knew you'd like that one. And my name is Ana Maria, and this is the harp. Now the name of our group is Cielo. It's a Spanish name because much of the music we play comes from Spain and Latin American countries very, very far away. We're going to be here to talk about music and science and the sounds of music, but you have to be very good listeners. That means put on your listening ears because we don't want you to miss a thing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Good. Well, did you know that scientists believe that the beginnings of music came from the sounds and rhythms of nature? And the very first instruments were made by hunters. In fact, it was the sound of the hunter's bow that gave man the idea of adding more strings and creating a harp. That the word harp means to pluck or to pull. Can you see harp? Harp! Very good. Now if I just play one string, like on that bow, it's not loud enough. So what we had to do, what man had to do, is connect the strings to a large hollow wooden box to make it loud. Hello! Whoa! Yes. Well, I can make many sounds on my harp. I can pluck one string, or I can play many strings, or I can make the harp sound like a bell. I can make the harp sound from low to high. That's called a glissando. Can you say glissando? Glissando. Very good. Well, we have a game for you for this next song. We want you to put your hands in the air, and we're going to have you play on your imaginary harps. And you're going to play glissando with me. Let's practice, okay? Here we go. From low to high. One more time. Here we go. Very good, very good. Well, the next piece we're going to play is called Introducción al Ángel, which is about the adventures of an angel. And I'm going to play many sound effects on the harp, and I want you to listen very carefully, because every time I play glissando, I want you to do the same thing. Can you do that? Yeah. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. All right. Let's go.
today I'd like to talk to you about the instrument I play, the violin. Can you say violin? Violin! Great. Let's explore how the violin works. It works by creating sound waves and vibration. It's also the smallest of the violin family, string family of instruments, and is played with a bow. And it makes the narrowest sound waves and the highest sounds, like this. And Sasha here is playing the largest of the string family of instruments called the double bass. Can you say double bass? Double bass! And it makes the widest sound waves and the lowest sounds. And our instruments make sound by pushing air out in the form of sound waves. Now, we can't see these sound waves, they're invisible, but we can feel them and hear them when they reach our ears. Can you say sound waves? Sound waves! Great. Let's try a science experiment. I'd like for all of you to wave your hands back and forth by your ears really fast. That's the sound of the air moving. You're hearing sound waves by your ears. And that happens through vibration. That's when something moves back and forth really, really fast. Can you say vibration? Vibration! Good. Also, our instruments vibrate when we play our instruments, and they create those sound waves that you hear. So listen to us play all of these instruments as we play for you our next song, A Spanish Dance by Manuel de Falla. And the music is set to the scene of an outdoor wedding party, and it features a very special surprise in the middle of the music. So I'd like to see if you can guess what that may be afterwards. Here goes.
Catch the surprise? What was it? The dancing, that's right. Suzanne got up to do flamenco dancing. Yeah, from Spain. Okay, my name's Sasha, and my son is Leo over here. And Luna is my daughter. She'll be going here next year. Yay! She'll be in kindergarten next year. And I'm playing the double bass. This is the largest instrument in the violin family. I have two main ways of playing, with my fingers. A little bit later. I can also play with my bow. Now, whenever I play my instrument, I'm producing sound waves. They come out of the holes in the top of the instrument. Sound waves are invisible. You can't see them. But how do we know they're there? That's right, we can hear them and we can even feel them. If I play my really low notes, see if you can feel this in your body. Kind of feel that vibrating, yeah. Good. Now, sound waves are around us all the time. In the city, they're around us when the bus goes by, or maybe a siren from an ambulance, or the birds in the trees. And if we go out into nature, sound waves are all around us. So I want you guys to close your eyes and imagine you're in a rainforest. You might hear the sounds of the trees creaking in the wind. You might hear some birds and insects. You might hear a frog in the bushes. You might hear the sound of thunder somewhere in the distance. If you were in the Amazon rainforest, you could probably hear a band playing a bossa nova somewhere.
Well, before I came in, I surprised you. I was playing these. These are my castanets. Can you say castanets? Castanets. Very nice. Say it again. They'll say it too. Go. Castanets. Very nice. Well, my castanets help me keep rhythm when I dance. And you guys have rhythm with you all the time. You have something inside your body that just keeps a steady beat. What do you have inside your body? Heart. Your heart. That's right. Well, my heart helps me, but also my castanets help me. And they are so sweet. I have a girl castanet and a boy castanet. And I can tell it's a girl because she has a higher voice, a sweet little higher voice. He has a really manly, deeper voice. And I just use one finger to play him. He keeps the beat, and I use all my fingers to play her. Yeah, sometimes they play along with each other and they'll go. And then I put them down. So if I don't have my castanets, what else can I use to kind of keep a rhythm? I can use my feet. Yes, I'm making snapping noise. My frog. What about on my body? What can I use? Feet. Yes, I can use my feet. Right, or my hands. I can use my hands. And I want you guys. Yes, I can use my hands. How use your hands? Oh, so nice and really. Okay, I'm going to divide the room in half. And I want this half of the room to follow me. And this half of the room to follow Colin. And we're going to make a rhythm. Okay, let me see your hands. Very nice. Now put them together. we're going to catch that air, and that'll make your clapping just a little bit louder. Okay, so let me see your hands. We'll do the first 3 count, and then we'll do the next 3, and we'll go back and forth till we get a good rhythm. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Good job, you guys. That was very good clapping. Good morning. My name is Colin, and it's actually my turn now to show you guys some of the instruments that I've been playing today. I'm just going to go back over here. Now, what you notice right away is that I don't have just one instrument. I have a whole bunch of instruments, and they all look very different, but they're actually all part of a family of instruments that we call percussion. Can you guys say percussion? Very good. Now, percussion includes any kind of instrument that you play by hitting, or by shaking, or by scraping. Yeah. Well, let's take a look at some of these instruments that I have right here. Let's start with this one. This thing that you see spinning right there, that's called a cymbal. Can everybody say cymbal? Cymbal. Now I can make a really short sound with the cymbal, kind of like this if I grab it. If I let it go, it's going to be a longer sound like this. I can also play kind of a quiet little pattern on it, like this. So that's the cymbal right here. This is called a snare drum. Can everybody say snare drum? Snare drum. Yeah, now of course it's a drum, but there's something very special that makes it different. And what it is are these little wires that are on the bottom of the drum. These are called snares. And what they do, you guys, is when you play on the top part right here, those little wires down there, they actually vibrate and they make their own sound. It sounds like this. Now if I take this switch right here, I can take the switch and turn it off, and then the snares won't vibrate anymore, and it'll sound like a completely different drum. So this is on and off. Can everybody say bongos? Here they are right here, a very, very popular kind of percussion instrument. Now the bongos, you notice right away, it's 2 drums, 1, 2, and they're attached in the middle. And what you do with these, you just set them on your legs like this, and you actually use your hands, not sticks, to play the bongos, and they sound like this. All right, what about this instrument right here? It's called a tambourine. Can you guys say that? Tambourine. Very good. Now the tambourine can be played in 2 ways, because you can shake the tambourine like this, or you can hit it. And then you can also combine shaking and hitting like this. Even my seat is a percussion instrument. This thing that I'm sitting on right here. It looks like a big box, and that's kind of what it is. It's called a cajon, and it makes a very deep sound when I hit it with my hands, like this. Now, if you guys look over here, Susanna has some more percussion instruments. We've got little tiny finger cymbals right there. They make a very high-pitched sound. And then what Leo has there is an instrument that's made out of the toenails of a goat. And you just shake it. It's a pretty cool instrument. You guys, now sometimes percussionists or people that play percussion have to do something else, not just make music. Sometimes we have to make something called sound effects, and that's what this is for. It looks like a drum, but it's got a long, stretchy spring attached to it, and that's kind of different. So what you do with this is you shake the drum part, and then this spring right here kind of wobbles around, and it makes the sound of thunder, like this. if you take a stick, like this drumstick right here, and you hit that spring, it's going to kind of make the sound of like a blaster from Star Wars or something like that.
Oh, that sounds like that.
Pretty cool, and these are actually really easy to make. So if you guys ever want to try. Yeah. You probably noticed that we've been talking about science. That's kind of our theme for today. It's the science of music. And actually, playing percussion has a lot to do with the science of math. In both cases, you have to use patterns. Can you guys say patterns? Patterns! Yeah, now in math, we have to use numbers to make these patterns. But in percussion, we have to use sounds. So we're going to do a little demonstration here using these bongos. Now the bongos basically make two sounds. We've got a high sound right here, and we have our low sound. And if we can make a pattern using high and low, and repeat that pattern over and over again, then we will have a rhythm, and it should sound pretty good. So now we just need a pattern to give it a try here. Sasha, you got a pattern? You got one?
High, 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 low, low.
Huh? High, 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 low, low. Not sure if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. Let's see. Here we go. High, 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 low, low. High, 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 low, low. Yeah. Wow, that one worked really well, actually. Does anybody out there have a pattern? Now just remember, to make this pattern, you can only use the words high and low. Well, we got a lot of volunteers here. How about the young lady right there with the kind of bluish shirt on? Low, high. I bet that'll work. Let's give it a try. If I keep repeating it, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. You guys give me a beat. Give her a round of applause. That was a great pattern. All right, one more pattern. How about this young man right here?
High, 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 low, low, high.
High, high, low, low, high. High, high, low, low, high. Let's try that one. Everybody clap along. All right, give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Now for this next song, you guys, I'm going to get a chance to play something called a solo on the bongos. So you guys say solo? Solo. Good, and what that means, you guys, is that in one very special part of the song, I'm going to stop playing my normal pattern, and I'm going to get to play whatever I want, whatever I feel in that moment. So I'm going to change a little bit, and I'll play faster or slower, or whatever I feel like playing. Now, if you guys hear that part, I want you to go ahead and raise your hands so we know you're really listening. This song is called Spain, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3.
Great job picking out Colin's solo. Let's see if you can remember the names of the instruments. What's Thomas playing? And what is the group of instruments that Colin is playing?
Percussion.
Percussion. Very good. And then what is the name of the instruments that Susanna's playing? Castanets. Good job. And then what is the name of this huge instrument that Sasha is playing? And what's the name of my instrument? Good, very good. Well, thank you everybody. You've been a great audience. We really had fun playing for you today, and we have some of our favorite people right here in this room. And so we're going to look forward to playing for you again another time. We have one more piece to play for you, and we want you to listen for all the things that we talked about. The solos, the rhythms, the highs and the lows. You can clap along in Spanish style, you can march along, or you can even dance with us too. This is Piazzolla's Libertango. And thank you again. Necesitamos hacer una cosa más. Necesitamos darles gracias a los músicos. Excuse me, I'm going to wait a second. Thank you. I know the instruments are very exciting, and I appreciate that you guys want to see them. Pero tenemos que hacer una cosa más. Tenemos que darles una gracias a los músicos. We need to do one very important thing. We need to formally say thank you to the musicians. So, can I get one on the count of 3? One big round of applause to our musicians. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.